Hi everyone, here is some guidance for the week commencing the 20th of April for all signs. And if you're ready, we will start with Aries. So Aries, you have got the Raven, Mystery and Magic. So as you go forward, Aries, make sure that you are being very aware of signs around you, very aware of trusting your instincts. Pay attention a little bit more to gut feelings, like I say, signs, messages. Um, be also really mindful actually of crows or raven. You may start seeing them, hearing them, and there might be like a message or a sign coming your way to be delivered in a very kind of unusual way. But this week holds a lot of being very much connected to your center, connected to your truth, connected to your spirituality. But also know there's a bit of magic around you. So when I say connected to your spirituality and all those things, make sure that you are not racing around like headless chicken. Pay attention. The universe is trying to speak to you this week. What's it trying to tell you? Aries and Taurus. You have the card of the zebra and it says become one with the herd. So this is telling you to make sure, doesn't mean you have to get out and about all the time. Maybe it's having a conversation on the phone with a good friend. Maybe it's you're thinking of joining a group or starting something new. This is a good time, right? So it may not be the week where you're out doing it, but you may be thinking, right, I want to join something new. I want to try this. I want to try that. Even if it's later on in the year, this is a good time for that. But if you're feeling a bit lost, a bit confused, a bit sort of like all over the place this week, Taurus, chat with a friend, connect with a friend. You may also be kind of going through a shedding phase where old people have gone, and maybe you don't feel so connected to old faces and stuff like that. But there are new people to be met. There are new faces, new friends to be made this year. So make sure that you step out there as well. But if you're just feeling a bit flat in that, maybe like I say with the card of zebra, maybe all you need to do is have a catch up with a good old friend and it puts you back on track. But if you are thinking of doing something where you could mingle with new people, this is a really good time for that. Gemini. Gemini, the card of the snake. Shed your skin. You'll be renewed and transformed. So usually when the snake comes out, it means that you are already in a big shed, but maybe some of you are about to embark on it. Won't just be for this week. This card's too powerful for that. Get ready. Your life is about to be transformed. Anything's going to feel the same. You will question everything. You will shed things that need to go. At times it may feel uncomfortable. At times you may feel confused. Probably in it already, I feel, for some of you. But don't worry, it just represents that you are cleansing the old and you're going to embrace the new. The worst thing you can do is hold on to things and try to kind of control everything. You can't. You're not going to be able to. Allow what needs to go. Don't let your mind race away with you, and don't keep changing your mind. You must look forward when the snake comes in, because there's big transformation coming for you. This year you're going to see an area of your life really transform. Cancer. You have the card of the deer. So be gentle with yourself. Go slow. Don't let your mind or emotions run the show. You are about to start a new journey. So you may not be, the first few steps with deer are always a little bit precarious or unsure. So watch your footing. So you may not know exactly where you're going or how things are going to go. Have a plan. Have an idea. Go slow. Don't sit still. Change something that needs to be changed. Focus on something that needs to be focused on. and deer will take you to your path. Slowly but surely, firmly but in the right direction. Make sure that you are really working on yourself when this card comes up. Leo, you have the card Amoriel. Create firm boundaries. What does the word boundaries mean to you? Do you need to kind of create firm boundaries with people, with family, or even like with yourself, with your feelings and emotions? Has other areas been taken over and you've not been able to focus enough on yourself or focus enough on this? Whatever the word boundaries means for you, Leo, this is time for you to make sure that you bring them in. You will know what this is about because this would have been around you for a while and you probably were feeling quite irritated by the fact that you can't get on and do what you wanted to do. So even if life's hectic, there's a lot of things going on, you can bring some boundaries. And some of you, your boundaries is your mind. So don't let your mind run the show, but really think about where you need to bring in these boundaries. Virgo, the ant. Let go of being alone. You're a vital part of the heal. Many things with the ant. This could be about your work, your business, how you make money, sorting out money, investment. Maybe you're thinking of adding another element to your work, to your job, to your career. Maybe there's something to do with finances coming up. Maybe there's something you need to pay out for that's a bit unexpected. But ant really is about like joining forces and doing things together, about your work, about your career. Even if you're not working now, it can still be about your money area, working out money, like I say, maybe investment. But you might find there's something you're thinking of you'll have to pay out for, or something a bit bigger. This might be connected to a house for some of you, and you may be thinking of updating something to do with money, something to do with home, and some of you to do with your work. And if you are thinking of sort of like stepping up the ladder, changing your job, adding something else into the mix, you may not be doing it just this week, but this card will say to you, really think about it because it might be the best thing you did. Libra, the owl. Use your inner and outer eyes and ears and you will really see. So you have to really, really step away from your emotions. Your emotions are running the show. You know, like they say, the owl's head can turn right round. You go round and round in circles. You must stop that now. You must be in your truth. You must be in your trust. You must not be distracted. It's time for focus. And you must really, really start listening to your instincts when owl comes, and you must listen to your truth. The owl brings you wisdom, it brings you messages, it's very clairvoyant, it's very psychic. So really start listening to your gut instincts. That is not fear. Trust your instincts. Be guided by your intuition. When owl comes into life, it wants to move you forward, but it's going to show you things in a very kind of like spiritual way. Scorpio, you've got the card of unity. This is also about bringing everything together. This is also like you might be in a reflective phase. Think about where am I going? What am I all about? All these things. That's all right because you're in a big change in time now as well. Some of you might have changes in all areas, you know, but that's all right. You're really changing your outside in a way, you know, your life. You know, so it's very powerful, these cards, because it's got the animal players in there. But part of this card will be like, are you where you're meant to be? And it's not telling you to get down by it, it's telling you to start focusing on making those changes. Scorpio, if there's changes that need to be done this week, you need to start focusing on it and you need to start moving forward. Don't keep going around in circles, don't make excuses. Focus on what needs to be changed. One step to the next step will take you to the next step. You'll start to see big changes when this card comes up if you make the first step. Time for you to shake things up and really, really bring in a bit more happiness back into your life. Sagittarius, you've got the card of goat. Be sure-footed on the inclines of life, whether they are going up or down. When goat comes in, it says you're going up higher. Changes are coming up. Maybe there's changes in your life. You must stick to your decisions. Stop changing your mind. Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. Going up higher just means it's more spiritual, it's more magical, there's more faith, there's more trust. So maybe you need to add a little bit more faith, more trust into your life, into you. Don't keep holding on to the past. Don't keep looking down. Look forward, look up. Any choices you make sure you stick to them. Capricorn, the camel. Know that you're worthy of love. This is all about love. This is all to do with the heart area. You're a sign that can keep your heart area closed, but you need to open it up and move forward now. The camel wants to take you on a journey. Are you loving where you live? Are you loving what you do for a living? Are you in a loving relationship? It's all about love. You'll feel this. You've been feeling it for a while. I'm not just saying this card's just for today. This is going to be a bit longer around you, but it's time for you to be worthy of love and to go off on your journey of love. And if you are single, this is a time for you to be mindful of love. Don't have to go online or anything like that. It just asks you, do you believe in it? It's all about love. You're in a very, very strange cycle at the moment of changes and things changing around you. But you've got to go off on this journey. It's all about what you desire now and what you want to bring into your life. Aquarius, you have the card of Tiger. Remember, this says you are precious. But also it tells you as well, don't let your ego run the show, but make sure also your ego is strong. Look ahead, don't stand still. Make sure that some of you have been too hidden away. It's time for you to step out there. It's time for you to try something different. It's time for you to add something else into the mix. You've been thinking about things for a while, but you haven't necessarily stepped out there to do it. It's time to do it. Don't go around and around in circles, Aquarius. You are precious. You've got a talent. You've got a gift. It's time for you to step out there and shake things up a little bit. And finally, Pisces, you've got a card of the bear. Coming up for springtime, you need to step out there, step out your cave. You've been going around in circles, you've been hibernating, you've been like licking your wounds, you've been like maybe you've been putting other people first. Time to put yourself first. Time for you to step out there now, emerge from your cave. Don't go around and around in circles. Stop going over the same old things. Shake things up now. You are the key. You are the key, Pisces. You are the key. And it's time for you to go and find your honey now. It's time for you to go out there and get what you desire. You have the strength. You have the ability. All you need to do, Pisces, is believe in yourself. And that's for all signs. And there's one more for us all. And it's the peacock. Strap your stuff and show your true colours. So don't hide away, don't shy away. Be really mindful of the colours you wear, especially this week. If you're wearing black all the time, you feel a bit, add a bit of colour in. Even if you're not a colourful person, a bit of colour, you might need it this week. And peacocks are like waking up as well, actually. Some of you are going to be full of ideas. Some of you may feel like, not that inspired. But that's all right, because there is going to be a big shift that's coming up with the way you feel, the way you see yourself, and the energy around you, especially when peacock comes up. So this is just like a subtle energy, like a sprinkling around you. And what you need to do is not hide away or shy away, even if you want to. It doesn't mean you have to be out and about. Maybe you've got to do things online. If you've got your own business, this is a good time for peacock as well, But there's also deep wisdom with this card. There's also deep kind of understanding as well. So whatever's going on in your life, try to understand why you are there, what's happened, what's the lesson, what's the learning, then off you go, But don't hide away. This card actually feels very strong, so it's going to be around, I feel like, for the next 6 months. So it's not a time to hide away, right? For any of us. It's not time to, any of you can't be bothered to go out, maybe you don't like people, but you need to make sure you step out there when peacock comes into your life.